There is a moment every business owner hits when you realize you're not running your business, it's running you every day. Same repetitive task, the same admin, the same notification, and the one resource you can't afford to waste: time. But here's the part that hurts the most. It's not your efforts that's failing you, it's your system. AI doesn't replace people, it replaces inefficiency. And the business owners using AI correctly right now, they're reclaiming 20, 30, 40 hours a month, not by working harder, but by letting AI handle the things that were silently killing their time and our time too. I used to be buried in that same loop, running my business, teaching, juggling everything myself. And every week I lost hours that I could never get back. But when I finally started building real AI systems, I got 10 plus hours of my week back. When you combine the right tools, ChatGPT, Zapier, and Notion, your business becomes something else entirely. It becomes automated, predictable, and always on. A business that works even when you don't. And stay until the end, because I'm giving you the exact AI inbox I built. The one that replies to emails instantly for free. So you can start saving time from today. Number 1, ChatGPT. Here's a secret. If you want ChatGPT to actually think like a teammate, not like some stiff robot, you need to stop talking to it. You need to start briefing it. And that basically boils down to explain to ChatGPT like how you would explain to a human. Because the way most people prompt, that's not prompting. If I'm being serious, that's like throwing some words at a wall and hoping something would work. And I'm not just going to explain it to you, I'm going to prove it to you right now. Brief AI like a teammate, not a stranger. Generic prompts give generic results. That's the whole problem. Most people type one-line prompts and then they are like shocked when ChatGPT gives weak outputs. ChatGPT is a model. It follows your instruction, and poor instruction gives poor results. Duh. Obvious, fair enough. And the fix is a brief. Not a sentence, but a mini creative brief. And this is a funny analogy that I like to think about. Let me show you the story about Bob the Builder. Bob is launching the extension combo, a basement and an upper floor package. He types in, "Write me an email promoting my new home extension offer," and ChatGPT will return a bland line: "Transform your home today." Is that emotional? Is that effective? Absolutely not. So, here's the reason why. Because Bob gave it no context, no brief. Honestly, it's like sending a builder to a job site with a single post-it note that literally says build something. You don't know what you're building. You don't know who you're building it for. So don't brief AI that way either. A structured brief increases relevance and conversion, not by luck, but because you gave AI context, persona, and constraints. Most users get average results because they don't brief properly. So, This is how you actually brief AI. And this is my 6-part prompt blueprint. Treat the prompt like a 60-second brief to a hire. Number 1, persona. Who the AI should be. Role matters. Then after that, number 2, context. Why you're doing this. Give background, offer name, audience. Number 3, task. The precise output you need. Be 100% explicit. Properly explain every nook and cranny. Because I guarantee you, it will save you so much time. Number 4, example. How it should sound. Give it like a tone or a model. Like sound like XYZ person. Like that. Number 5, format the structure. Subject line, 3 paragraphs, then a CTA, then a PS line. I could keep going. Number 6, important notes. This part is where you would explain the constraints and guardrails. You talk about word limits, spelling, and brand tone. So this is how a creative brief would look like. So now, this is some proof. This is a live example in the context of Bob the Builder. And this prompt is going to follow the exact 6-part framework that I talked about before. And for contrast's sake, here's a bad prompt. 1 line, weak output. Now, here is the good prompts. This is the 6-part brief. You decide. When I generate it, look at the sheer difference. Why does this work? The reason that this works is you're not exactly telling AI what to write about. You're telling it how to think. Just like how you would tell a human being. The persona sets the voice, the context sets assumptions, the task makes it actionable. Keyword actionable. The example teaches it style. The format gives it precise structure. And in all honesty, Junior, sticky note and hoping. The difference between hiring a senior copywriter versus GPTs. Handing GPTs are pre-briefed specialists. Think of them as like downloaded experts, contexted by hundreds of other people's useful information. And the best part is they already contain context, examples, tone, formatting. So they are perfect for a recurring task. The reason there are GPTs is GPTs are made with other people's experience that have similar problems or similar queries just like you. That's why it saves you so much time. Like for example, founder email GPT that already knows the voice, pricing, guarantees, and templates. Or 100 million offers / leads GPT that follows Alex Hormozzi's exact lead list. That's a good GPT. Now, this is very important. When to use the full brief. I like to think about bigger the problem, bigger the brief. Smaller the task, use a shortcut. Use a 6-part brief for new offers, legal content, or money-making copies. It really helps. And where I would personally recommend using short prompts is inside a saved GPT or inside a saved chat that you have previously used for just micro tweaks or questions. Personally, I spend 2.5 to 5 minutes writing a brief for anything important / customer facing. I guarantee you it will pay off because you're not wasting time reiterating the same prompt to get your precise output. So now, this is a quick checklist on what you have to do before you hit generate. Number 1, persona defined. Number 2, context clear. Number 3, actionable steps. Number 4, examples included. Number 5, format specified. And number 6, notes and constraints added. Do this every time, your prompt will work. Now, Let's go to Zapier. Most business owners don't have a time problem. They have a repetition problem. Every single day, you're doing the same exact things. You probably send emails, check leads, post content, update docs, and I'm representing the majority here. And this is probably why most of you lot's growth is stuck. Not because you need more time, because your business is addicted to repetition. So that's why we got automation in the 21st century, and you probably should learn how to use it. Now, this is a giant myth that I would like to break. Automation isn't about replacing people. It's about replacing repetitive behavior that kills your potential. So that's where Zapier comes in. Think about Zapier as the hands of your AI-powered business. It's what that takes your ideas and gives them movement, like connects them to different apps, different softwares automatically. And by the time you finish this segment, I guarantee you will see how one automation can at least replace 5 hours of manual work. Or at least it did for me. I'll tell you a truth that I haven't told anybody. That the reason why I was burnt out every single week was because I didn't have too much work to do, but I was doing the same exact task over and over and over again. Clicking on people to send emails, manually creating them emails, and then clicking send and repeating that for over 250 people. You can guess how long that took me. And that's just one example. There are hundreds more. Just look at your business. Imagine if every single time you sent a client invoice, a clone of you learned how to do it, and from that moment on, it's handled it forever. That's the significant power of automation. It literally replaces every repetitive task / action you do. Also, automation is normally for people who have technical knowledge. But in this video, I'm going to exactly show you how this is such bullshit. If a 15-year-old could do it, you probably could do it easily. So, I'm going to expand on what actually took me 5 hours. To market my products, I used to spend half my Saturday stuck in the same loop, searching for YouTube videos, for trending ideas, copying details into spreadsheet, summarizing them manually on what I like about them, writing some captions, picking stock images, and posting every single thing by hand. This is long, and I just don't like this. But the worst part is I lost 5 hours. 5 hours gone every single weekend. And the worst part is 95% of business owners are still doing this right now. And that's when I had the thought that changed everything. If ChatGPT can think for me, maybe it can build for me. So I did some research, and here's how I found Zapier. So number 1, I dumped everything I did manually into ChatGPT, into a list, based on the prompting style that we covered before. And step 2, I asked it to write me a fully built Zapier blueprint. And step 3, I pasted that blueprint into Zapier. And Zapier now built the entire workflow for me. And all I had to do was connect the nodes up, connect this up, log in my details into the software, and great. It does everything for me. And even if you do have a problem, it just fixes it for you. And that's why you use the prompting structure strictly. So here is the exact prompt I gave ChatGPT. And yes, you can copy it from the descriptions. There you go. And when I dropped that prompt into ChatGPT, it wrote a full Zapier blueprint for me, step by step. You might have to reiterate it a bit, because a machine might take an extra step. Now, I've just created a system that scans YouTube videos, summarizes them, creates content, and then posts it automatically. And I get the results. This is literally the ideal outcome. Now I have no code, no stress, and I actually have time. That's literally it. Now you automate it. Now the business moves by itself. And you just repeat that. Great, now we just click and done. You want to save your YouTube content to Notion. You find the automation. You then click. You do some steps and done. You want to turn Instagram comments into task? Click done. Now, this is templates. So, stop trying to build every single thing from scratch. You're probably wasting time. The system already exists. Zapier comes with hundreds of pre-built automations. It doesn't exist, then you try and make one. You want to send the preview lead to your CRM. All you have to do is search it up in Zapier if it exists or not. If you want my exact ChatGPT to Zapier automation prompt, it's in the description. Copy it, paste it, do whatever you want with it. If I'm being brutally honest with you, if you're trying to build a big business with tiny tools, you're already losing. You don't build a skyscraper with a hammer. You build it with cranes. So think about it. Zapier is your hammer. Make.com and N8, those are the cranes. The massive softwares that can automate entire systems. Don't get me wrong, Zapier is perfect when the problems are simple. But as your system gets bigger, you need tools that can lift heavier load. Because the scale is insane. And I'll show you why. And over here, you don't just automate just single task, you automate entire systems. And I'm going to exactly show you some use cases that are insanely valuable. Number one, AI lead generation machine. So, imagine typing marketing agencies in London and instantly a machine scrapes every single business, name, website, contact info, without you touching a button. Then the AI agent probably finds out the decision maker's email, then verifies it and enriches it, and sends it to your Google Sheets. You probably uses some filters. That filters the good leads by company size, website quality, intent, and pushes them right into your CRM. So you could call them, message them. And what surprised me is people pay £1,500 a month for this job alone. And once you build it for free, you don't have to touch it ever again. 2. RAG Knowledge Assistant. So, N8 connects your Notion docs, your Drive files, your sheets, and scans them, building a vector index, which is sort of a brain for your business. In simpler terms, it's you cloned. So your team can probably ask, what's our pricing rule for our enterprise client? And the AI instantly replies with citations that you made. There are a bunch more automations that are on the screen right now. This is segment 3, Notion, the headquarters. And let me guess, you got some Google Docs for writing, Excel for data, Notepad for ideas, Drive for storage, and 100 random folders on your desktop. And this is probably why you feel overwhelmed. Come on, can other people relate? So, you don't need more tools, you just need a place where all of it can be stored, like a headquarter. And that's what Notion is. It is your workplace, your database, your AI assistant, or an all-in-one. Just think about Notion like a control tower for your entire business. Most people think that Notion is just for notes, but it's really not. It is essentially like Excel, Google Docs, and a virtual assistant all merged together. And you can record every document, every meeting note, and every piece of content. You can store it all here. This current video you're watching right now, this video was scripted, organized, and planned right here. Me personally, I use Notion to plan my video calendar, to store my prompts, and track client progress. It's literally my entire content pipeline. I put it in Notion AI, and then it comes up in the database. Then all I have to do is just follow it instead of wasting time writing it in Word. Now, this is the really interesting bit. Notion AI. And this is where Notion goes from literally great to like absolutely game-changing, or at least for me. So imagine this. If I have a 5,000 word meeting transcript and I click Ask AI, summarize this, and within seconds I get 5 key takeaways, 3 action steps, and 1 follow-up list. And credited that you probably could do this in another software like ChatGPT. You don't have to type in the prompt because it's auto-pasted into Notion AI. It's already there for you, waiting for you to use it. Now, if I'm planning content, I literally just type generate 10 Instagram post ideas for coaches who want to use AI based on my previous winning shorts, and boom, it gives you generational amounts of ideas. Then most teams, all of this I can conclude, and probably you can too, that Notion is Word on steroids. These are a list of few things where I personally use Notion AI. I use it to summarize, remind, write, analyze automatically. The real secret of Notion is its database. The content ideas that I've been talking about, the project ideas, the client, I just store it in one system, Notion databases. And in this, I can make custom filters that will filter me the client, the date, the platform, topic, literally everything. Or I can ask the AI. Furthermore, I can switch content pipelines. I can switch from board view to calendar to table. It's really simple. So it's like a full-on CRM, but for your ideas, your projects. Like I used to use this for homework and getting homework done. And when you combine this with Notion AI, you can ask which post performed the best this quarter, and what topics should I post next. So now, this is a secret tool that I've been talking about, an AI email agent. Every business owner I talk to says the same thing. I am just drowning in emails, and I'm sure you can relate to. You wake up, inbox chaos. You spend hours reading, sorting, replying just to do it again. I mean, that's why we got admins, but I think we can replace them. It's literally a waste of time. So I built something, not to sell, but to set you lot free. We normally don't realize it, but the average human checks their inbox at least 10 times a day. I think this is a waste of time. The winners in 2025 aren't the hardest workers. They are the smartest adapters. You don't need to be an AI expert. You just need one simple system that takes the weight off your shoulders. You don't need another app or another course. You just need something that's working for you while you work to increase efficiency. Furthermore, this software organizes your inbox onto exactly what matters. Critical, useful, social. You connect your inbox once, that's it. Within seconds, it will start sorting automatically. On the left, you got important leads, resources, noise, all separated. And then on the right, you got every thread with a one-line summary, such as client accepted proposal, send invoice by Friday, and then you click the toggle button, and then you get an expanded summary that contains the subject, action steps, key dates, and more information / context. In this way, you don't need to scroll or dig, you just know. And furthermore, when you want to reply, you literally just click generate a response. Then you choose a tone, professional, friendly, short, long, and the draft will appear in a second. Furthermore, it is also set to summarize full threads so you never miss a lead again. No wasted hours, no stressing. It's literally you controlling. Imagine opening your inbox next week. It's clean, it's calm, it's organized. Imagine realizing you just got back a few more hours. This is just not hype. This is what the tool actually does. And it has saved time for me and my team for over hours. Tools like this will save at least 48 hours a month. And they probably don't come cheap if they do save this much time. If I were pricing this, I could easily charge 500. Well, not 500, but maybe 200. I'm not even charging it for 100 because I'm not charging you anything. This isn't about money. It's about proving what AI can do for you right now. So here's the offer. I'm setting up your AI email agent completely free for the first 5 businesses before December 31st. And if you're the first 2, my team and I will build you a custom automation for your business. This can be your own lead generation or your client follow-up system, fully done for you with your customized tool. That's normally a $1,200 setup, completely for free. Now, this is limited. 5 total setups, 2 custom built, and after that, this closes. What I have built is the easiest first step to make you or your business AI ready. You don't need to wait for the future. The future is literally on your doorstep. In fact, I'm going to tell you, you're not even early. You're just about not late. Because thousands of other people are now using AI. Click below and grab one of your 5 starts. Let's make your business AI ready, starting today. Now, you just learned how to combine ChatGPT automations, Zapier systems, Notion for an intelligent business flow. If you're serious about building a business that runs itself, subscribe now.